What happened to Shido-san? He said some strange stuff. The government will be in trouble if Shido-san collapsed now. I thought we could count on him. What's gonna happen? Not sponsored by Subway. Subway, eat fresh. You see Shido's press conference? Seemed like the Panther changed his heart if you ask me. I can't believe he turned out to be a criminal. But didn't the leader of the Panther commit suicide? That comeback video posted online right before the election is real?
I don't get it.
I don't know what's going on anymore. Opinions are all over the place online. What this mean for our election? This country's in trouble. We have no prime minister. Happened so suddenly. Can't blame anyone for being confused. Oh, see you, kitten! Kishno, thanks for hanging out. Not cute.
Time's up.
Alright. Oh. Oops, I'm dropping mayonnaise everywhere. My bad. That's all for today. This will be my last class for the year. It is already ending, huh? So much has happened. That's it, like, where did all the time go? It's not over for you yet. You still have finals for 3 days from tomorrow. Oh no. I'm sure you already knew that though. There's no way you haven't started studying yet. They're coming, whether you like it or not. Well, good luck.
Man.
This is the first thing we get after to school for the first time in a while. Have you been studying? No. Oh, no. Easy. Shido spilled the beans at the conference, right? Why is it making any news? Is it because he's a politician? I have no doubt that political connections are involved, but that theoretically shouldn't have an impact on the news. Beans! It's like, you couldn't have told me to go back to school like 3 days later. Yeah, but that theoretically wouldn't have an impact on the news. What about all the people who saw him on TV that had to see that? Everyone should have heard him say all that heavy stuff, right? Right. What happened can't be kept secret, it'll be apparent soon. Okoto's sister's been working on the case too. I'm sure we'll see the results of that if we just wait patiently. Assume so. More importantly, we have exams coming up. I think they may have come at a good time. We've already gone through so much, through a lot lately, everyone must be tired. Certainly was a good deal of trouble. Exams are more tiring than any shit we've been doing. Good luck, you guys. Oh dear. Here we go. Sorry that I failed to meet you in your exams. I was busy dealing with some of Shido's cronies. Well, you are students, so it's only fitting you're doing a study group. You're gonna bring us some snacks now and then, right? You don't even have exams! Oh, hi!
Excuse me.
Pardon the intrusion. I'm glad to see you all. Don't mind me, just make yourselves at home.
You have my
You're
things.
too kind. We'll take you up on that offer. Why did you bring me here? My school exam's already over. Come on, don't be so cold. You're saying it's fun if I fail?
Yep.
Nothing's wrong with that. Won't the results be the same whether you study or not? Now, you guys, just think of it as helping me out. I don't know if I've had this. Oh god.
Hey.
No props. I'm just gonna focus on sections that may likely be on the test. You're way too short on time. Making a gamble, huh? If she's wrong, we die. I don't want to die. That isn't really that bad. This is every day for them.
Hey.
This affects you too. Well, with your grades, I'm not too worried. But you've missed a lot of classes, so it couldn't hurt to study. Yeah, Larissa's good at studying. I feel kind of betrayed. Betrayed might be a bit much. Don't worry, Lady Anne. Even if you're not great at studying, I'll help you.
Alright.
Now then, let's get to it. What do you want me to teach you? Oh, we actually get to choose. Right, I I got my controller plugged in. Let's go. Let's go history. I feel like while Larissa was out, there was something they were saying that'll be on the test. Oh, I know. It was what was it again? History. Docu. Was it the origin of docu? Docu means something that is larger than others of its kind, but the name comes from the battleship. Dreadnought. They attached do to the first sound of the word in Japanese with Q, which means class. That's it. I wish you knew what he was talking about.
Hey.
How about taking a break? Sounds good to me. I can't do anymore. God.
Wait.
So, like, we've been doing fancy work all this time, right? We've learned a bunch of stuff doing that. Even if we study and learn what we can in school, doesn't it kind of feel pointless? Studying is important. At the very least, it's necessary for you, Ryuji.
Huh?
You want to say that again? We're picking on him. These sorts of experiences are important too, but common sense is just as important. You should know better than anyone how nasty adults without common sense can be. That's a great point. Someday you'll graduate high school and become adults. Then when you get married, you'll need common sense more than ever. Marriage, huh? Do you want to get married? Never thought about it. I have a coat Maybe I should have said yes to that. Well, that won't be for a while. In the meantime, I'm more concerned with what I'm going to be eating tomorrow.
Come on.
Cut it out, man. You're making me hungry. Well, I guess we gotta go back to studying.
Yes.
That concludes the last subject. Makona's like, how dare you?
Okay,
That took so long. We covered all the difficult parts, so you should probably be fine. Good work, everyone. See, you can do it if you try. It feels like I managed to increase my knowledge, but my knowledge is maxed anyway. 3 points, though. It's only my guts I haven't maxed out, which is disappointing. We're finally done. Oh god, only knows how that saying goes again. Ryuji's hopeless.
Huh?
What'd you say? Well, whatever happens, happens. Yeah. I got honey mustard in my roll and I'm dropping it everywhere, including on me. Oh, this is my new top too! Ah! Well, great. Thanks. It's time you wrapped up and be careful on your way home.
Man.
Sucks that you have to do exams even after changing Shido's heart and saving the country. It's rough being a human. But look at you, I feel kind of jealous of humans. Oh, damn it.
Hey.
How's school treating you now that you're back? Same as ever. Well, at least you don't have to hide anymore, that's something. Your probation ends soon. I don't know if any of this other stuff will affect that, so just keep quiet. Okay. How goes the case preparations against Shido? I don't know, I haven't been able to see my sister. Is she okay? I'm sure she is. I'm sure she'll get the job done. That's alright. I mean, she's a pretty talented prosecutor. All we can do now is keep an eye on what happens next. Alright. I think everyone's maxed us except Iwai. Oh, we can go see Chihaya. The mayor keeps dropping off the back of my roll. Okay. I'm making more mess. That's what I get for trying to eat on stream. Ah. Okay. Okay. And find out of curiosity. I couldn't really grasp your fate before now, but everything will soon be clear. Please brace yourself. Oh no. Okay. Need to ask you. Have a seat. Okay. Yeah, I have my persona. Hey, Ace.
Yes.
We're almost finished too.
The members seem to be doing well now.
Oh, this is her rank 10.
I do a phone consultation with them from time to time, and they're all very cheerful. That goes for my fortune teller customers as well.
That's good.
I've been getting thanked a lot more lately, even by the people who get bad fortunes. Particularly when I tell them they can alter their fate.
Yeah. You've changed.
That's very true. All I used to say before was that they were going to face misfortune.
Yeah.
I had a best friend in the town I used to live in. She was the first person I read a fortune for. When she started avoiding me, I read the fortune of our fate. It was a terrible result. But I prayed that it would somehow work out. However, that never happened. That's when I started to believe that fate couldn't be changed.
Yeah. Aw.
No surprise though, right? Because I didn't take action on my part to try and change it. I haven't talked to her in years. Maybe I'll try contacting her sometime.
You're a terrible fate joke, okay? Yeah. It's never too late.
Yeah, you're right. Oh, could this be?
Hmm.
Ah!
What?
Power of conviction is amazing! Her fate and mine are connected!
Oh.
I will no longer be swayed by names like monster or maiden. I am simply a fortune teller who provides advice to people with broken spirits, so that they will have conviction and face their future without getting pushed around by fate. That's
Aww.
the fate I've chosen for myself.
She's adorable.
Thank you. Now, it's your turn to speak. What would your conviction be as a phantom thief? Sorry. I used fortune telling to find out your true identity. I couldn't
Yep.
help but think that you had something to do with the chairman's confession. Then I discovered that you're the trickster who causes a sensation in the world. It was the same card as the figure who helped me take down the chairman.
Ah.
It finally struck home for me.
You're pretty sharp. She's adorable.
But I don't care what your true identity is. As long as you're around, I can always be my true self. So, it's fine. Only, the fate of the Phantom Thieves is rather unclear. The Arcana is set in a tricky position. You can almost say it's facing both heaven and hell.
Oh no.
This is the first time I've ever seen anything like it.
Yeah. What does it mean?
I'm sorry. I really can't read this sequence. However, I'll be by your side. As the fortune teller who changes fates, I will guide you so you can avoid misfortune.
She's so adorable. No, I'm happy to see you so happy.
I am thou.
Her little giggle.
Thou art I.
Blood
Thou
oath!
hast turned a
Whoop,
vow
whoop.
into a blood oath. Thy bond shall become the wings of rebellion and break the yoke of thy heart. Thou hast awakened the ultimate secret of fortune, granting thee infinite power.
Ooh, provides a preview of all your abilities for a confidant of your choice. Oh, that's cool.
All right.
Lakshmi. Shmi.
Still, what a strange sequence the cards were in when I read the fortune about your true identity.
Yeah.
Several cards with
Seemed
strong
interesting, but,
personalities gathered around the trickster.
Ah.
It's quite improbable. It was almost as if it were trying to connect them together. You either have amazing charisma, or you're a trouble magnet.
Good both. Giggle.
Verification tests are over, but don't forget about me, okay?
Okay.
Please, visit again sometime. Goodbye!
She's so adorable. Hey, we're going up a little bit. Well, it's almost Christmas.
What is this?
Do you think the representative Shido really had a change of heart? Well, there's been a lot of talk about him being exhausted, maybe even sick. Who knows, though? Yeah. Besides, he'd have been arrested already, if any of it were true. Maybe he's waiting for an official statement from the government on who'll be the next Prime Minister. I don't know, something about this seems off. Oh well. If there's no real issues with Representative Shido, I'd much rather just have him.
Hey,
Hold on a sec, but there's nothing but issues. Yeah. Still. Yeah, level 10 persona you can get, but it's not that great. Okay. Morning. It's exams. We're the heroes who save this country, right? Can't we be exempt from exams? And is it just me, or do we not have as big as a sense of accomplishment as I thought? The public response sucked. That's it. People are so doubtful, even after the press conference. He hasn't been arrested, so I guess that's expected. Just gotta leave it to Makoto's sister now. Man, I wish exams would magically disappear by the time we get to school. And sadly, no. Oh god, here we go. I don't know if my brain is awake enough to deal with this.
Alright, let's
Today's
begin.
the first day of finals. You may begin. Which of the following is called the Devil's Curve? Oh god. I don't remember any of this. The Devil's Curve. C, maybe? I'm just gonna go with a hunch.
That
Nope,
doesn't look like
that
it.
wasn't right. Dang it, no cheating. Essay question. This looks tough, but let's calm down and think it through. Describe how sounds are played through a cell phone. I think they said the voice you hear through the phone is... Oh, is the voice pitched up? No. Oh, dang it. It's not their real voice. That would be too much data transmit. It just plays a sound similar to a voice, I think. Then, but why does the listener think the synthetic voice is the real person? I don't know. Oh dang it. It's not their real voice? They speak the same? Yeah, everyone talks in the same tone, so... Even if the voice is different, as long as they talk the same, the listener will subconsciously supplement the voice. That's it. Even if the sound differs from actual voice, the listener's brain will make it sound like their voice. Okay.
Yep.
I don't know if we did so well there. We got the first one wrong. Oh, the first one was D. Oh. Oh. Did it just go down? I think it did. Hey, Ann.
Morning.
Exam today too, huh? We've finally defeated Shido, but we still have finals. And these battles one after another tough. They're tougher than Shido. What? How behind are you? How do your exams like your change of heart? Anyway, exams are nothing compared to Shido. Maybe it's because the exams aren't finished yet, but I feel like I can't become too excited. Oh, but we only have 2 more days left, including today. Hang in there. You answered a test question wrong. They're no longer believing you. Oh dear.
Now everyone.
This is the second day of the exams. Please begin. Which set of cards represents the Holy Grail? Oh shit. I think it's the... Is it the club? Wait, I always get them mixed up. It's the spade that's A.
That doesn't
Nope,
look
that
like
wasn't right. Oh god, we're gonna frunk our exams. Which of the following is not true about the kanji for crow? Oh my god. I was harped. Oh. The kanji for crow. It's from the sound it makes, from its appearance. It includes a number. Includes a number sounds familiar. Hey!
Do this.
There we go. Oh, spade's a sword, right. Okay. Oh dear. What happened to Shido? Has anyone seen him since the press conference?
Shucks.
I had high hopes for him. It's unacceptable for Japan to be without a prime minister. AP steps back up to lead this country. Yes, honestly, there's no one more qualified than Shido.
Hey,
Is everyone out of their minds? How can they still trust Shido?
how are you feeling?
Today, the last day of exams. Are things going well for you? I'm doing the same as usual, so, well, no problems. I'm alright with it, but my sister hasn't come home for these past few days. I think she has a lot on her plate with building a case against Shido. He has connections to powerful people. I'm sure they want him cleared to save their own skins. Your sister has this.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Heart Holy Grail. No. I believe so too. It's my sister. She'll see us through, I'm sure. With that said, now isn't the time for us to slack off either. Do you remember what the exams will cover? I'll check on the train for you. Thanks, Makoto.
Let's get started.
Like it on it, everything ends today. Now you may begin. Hey, we didn't learn this in class. What country refers to a person who controls politics behind the scenes as a prime minister in black? Hydrate. What country refers to a person who controls politics behind the scenes as a prime minister in black? No idea. Never heard of that before. I'm gonna go with Japan, but I'm probably wrong.
Ooh,
Oh,
we can do this.
that was right. Hey. Okay. Didn't learn this one either. Oh, this is the one Makoto helped us with. What English word did the initial do in the Japanese dokyu come all massive originate from? It was dreadnought.
Ooh, we can do this.
Hey, my bot just reminded me about the laundry now since it's your normal start time. Oh yeah, this is one that you guessed on, isn't it? You're really on a roll. Alright, we got those two right at least. So I've got 2 wrong so far. And it's last day exams. Seen all of these before, you got this right?
Nice.
This is going good. Looking forward to seeing your score. Alright. Okay. I don't think so. I got 2 wrong. Hey. Then let your guard down to Shido's charge. Got it? And keep a low profile. Alright. Can I bother you for a moment? It's about that new president, Takara Kura-san. I would like to hear your opinion on him. Are you free? Okay. Yusuke's people watching. And Shinya. What are ranks of everyone after you read those? Yeah, let's have a look. Confidence. So Haru's rank 4, Yusuke's rank 7. That's a Y. Yeah. Shinya 7. Oh wow, that's it. So Shinya 7, Aya's 3. Iwai's 4. The Warden's a 2. Yusuke 7 and Haru's 4. Okay. Ah, making a mess. Okay. Oh mate, she is good too.
I should write something.
Let's go, Harry. Okay.
Good day.
I say the visuals are not quite ready yet. Wow, so we can harvest them. Ah, sweet. Oh, don't get the veggies yet. Whoops, too late. Sorry. My bad. Too late. I clicked it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Oh, we'll now go to Shinya. Oh, okay. So don't speak to Harry? Oh, her rank 5 had to do with veggies. Oh, I'm sorry. Do you want me just to reload my save up? Because I saved just before I went up here.
I'll just add this.
So I could load it. I forget how I do that.
I'll just add
I only have
this.
option to save. I have to go back to the menu, don't I? Start.
I should write something.
Hang on, I pressed the wrong button. Nope. Nope, no, it's the wrong button. Alright. System. Yep, there we go. Load. Alright. Yep. Okay. So I know how important hers is, so rooftop. Alright, don't grab the veggies yet. Like you just saved, yes. Okay.
Good day.
Come to see you.
Thank you.
Okay. Alright, hang out with her, yeah.
Thank you.
Oh, Big Ben Burger for a change, okay. I looked into Takara Kura-san and but I didn't manage to find it very much beyond those initial rumors. Several people I asked said that he often complained about my father, but just as many seemed to say the exact opposite. One side has to be deceiving me, correct? I'm honestly suspicious of everyone at this point. Now you won't be able to grab them immediately after, but you can the next day. Okay. Trust who you want to trust. I really do want to trust Takara Kura-san, but I just don't know if I can. I suppose I'll need to learn the truth of the matter myself. To be honest, Takara Kura-san has been pushing the marriage particularly hard lately. He says it will help provide vital backup for myself and Okuramura's foods, both in public and in private. He even started asking Sujimura-san into important company meetings. There's also the contract Sujimura-san made with my father. Is marrying him my only option? Though now that I think about it, that may be the best chance to help the employees my father left behind. There has to be another way. You're right, perhaps I shouldn't give up so easily. Either way, graduation is quickly approaching and I'll need to decide my course of action soon enough. You know, before you came along, I hadn't even considered not going through with this marriage. I believed I would simply marry the man my father had chosen and let the rest of my life pass me by. I wonder what would have happened if my father didn't have a palace. Would I have just resigned myself to the fate he made for me? I don't think so.
Thank you.
Thank you. You always know how to make me feel better. Aw. Honestly though, things would have been far worse for me if I hadn't joined the Phantom Thieves. Plus I would never have had anyone to talk to like this. If there's anything I can do to return the favour, please tell me. I want to help you as much as I can. E. Use the total vegetable yield. Ah, there we go, that's why. Fair enough. Bumper crop. I hope someday I can just look out at the sea with a nice cup of coffee and forget all about this. And I hope you'll be there with me, Larissa-kun. We can forego the elephants though, don't worry.
Shall we return home?
Worth it just to have a little extra, everything counts, yeah. No, that's fair. Oh dear. Oh, sorry.
Hey.
Something should have happened by now. Oh. Congratulations on getting 3 exams, everyone. Congrats. It's finally over. I'm worried about the end result, though. You all did your best. I'm sure you'll be fine. You should have studied all of your subjects, though, instead of trying to guess what's on the exam. There's no way I can do that. Ah, the cry of desperation. Exams aside, I have heard back from my sister. There's been some progress. She'll be interrogating Shido soon. She also apologizes for the wait and promises she will manage to build the case against him. Yes. Can't wait to see what kind of news it makes. Why don't we take the opportunity to go out on the town tomorrow? Let's meet in Shibuya at noon and forget about our exams. Yeah, screw exams. Got it. Well, I'm gonna make like a tree and get out of here for now. See ya. No, yeah. Go away. Alright. What have we got? I think we only got EY. Oh, see if you can go to rooftop now. Oh, hang on, that's not it. School gate. I don't know, let's see. Oops. Yeah, no, I can't. I'm not wearing my hoodie up at least anymore. Try, yeah. Alright. Should I maybe go have a burger and try to increase my guts? Might not be able to get the veggies then. I don't remember if 23 is a story day. Well, I guess we'll find out. Yeah. I might just go and eat a burger for my guts. There's not really much else I can do. What do you think? Oh, so feeling. I figured I could teleport straight to Big Burger. Big Bang Burger. Damn it. Curry? Oh yeah, the curry. I forgot about that. Alright. So, what do I do here? Oh, there's people here. Hi. What happened with the Phantom Thieves? There's not any follow-up news coverage. Who knows, maybe it was a broadcasting accident. I heard it might have been a prank too. It's also strange how no one's singing Shido, especially since he was so confident in the beginning. Starting to not care about the elections. It's not like they're going to change anything anyway. Thank you, the curry was delicious. Examine the counter on the left. Make coffee. Sachiro. Bean shelf. Make coffee. Wait. Free cherry, maybe. Oh, here we go. Fridge. Curry pot. Let's just make curry. I doubt there's any leftover ingredients though. Might not be able to make any. Looks like we're out of curry ingredients. Let's try and make some another day. Yep, no curry today. Another way to raise your stats, except kindness and meaningful, guys. Alright, we'll go do burger then. Ooh. Fill your fridge, yeah. Okay. Time for burger. Really? I hope so. I wish we could see whereabouts we were, you know, how close we were. Trophy coming, maybe? Oh, a trophy.
Thank you very much.
Oh, right, of course, yeah. Okay.
Now then.
I thought a trophy for eating the burger. Right, the stats, yeah.
Nice.
Alright.
Please come again.
Burger trophy! Alright. Come on, come on, come on. Nope. Bugger.
All right.
Ah!
Back?
Damn it. I know, I just want to get at the guts there. I don't know how close it is. Ah! Something's not right. The Phantom Aficionado website isn't busy at all. This doesn't make sense. Why? I mean, Masayoshi Shido got taken down. People should be posting comments left right about this. The silence makes no sense at all. Is it because it hasn't made the news? So obvious event these are responsible though. Hmm. Oh no, we've gone down. Friday. Almost Christmas. Oh, I like Harry's winter outfit, that's cute. The news is talking about how Shido won by a landslide.
There, they announced the poor health of their leader, Masayoshi Shido. As such, the special diet session was postponed, along with Shido's inauguration as Prime Minister.
Postponed?
They should be firing him.
And wait, poor health? This is completely different from what my sister told us.
Interesting.
He barely slept during the election campaign. I don't blame him.
He's not going to step down now, is he? Will this country be fine without Shido?
How can people still believe in him?
Yeah.
What the heck?
What?
The Phantom Thieves are being treated like, well, like they never existed.
Huh? Everyone get the phones out.
Goodness.
It is a trophy, I mean.
No link among the change of heart incidents. Only coincidental psychiatric disorders. The Phantom Thieves only use those rumors to their advantage.
Rude.
Preposterous. Who would believe such things?
But the person saying this is a famous researcher. And even the Ministry is saying that's how they determined the situation too.
When's Shido gonna make a comeback?
Honestly, I don't think anyone else but Shido can handle times like these.
What's going on? No matter how you look at it, this isn't normal.
They're covering it up, that's what's happening.
It's as if the people in reality have become distorted. What's happening here worries me. The only thing we can do right now is wait and see what
Hey games! How are you? And these fake news.
What do you mean I can't question him at this point?
Mr. Shido is in an extremely unstable state. I can't allow you to get in contact with him. He may officially have to undergo a psychiatric evaluation at this rate.
We are at the cusp of making a case. Do you know how much trouble we've gone through to get this far?
I'm just doing my job as a doctor.
Even if Shido was behind it, do you plan on convicting a central figure behind such a historical change?
What? Don't be ridiculous. This is a country governed by law. You still want to protect him even though you know what happened to the man previously at your post.
So, you plan on taking the head of the nation to court. You need to take a break, Nijima. I'm taking you off this case, especially since it's rumored you have ties to the Phantom.
We'll ban these to cut him off
What?
then.
If I recall correctly, you still aren't married, are you?
What does that
You'll
got to
be
do
on
with
leave
the...
for a long time. Why not look for a husband while you're at it?
Rude. Is that all they expect us women to do is go find a husband? I would have slapped him. Oh, that's not good, games. Oh no, it's the worst relocating things in Animal Crossing. I think it's a little too close to home. Yeah. Someone sued ScoMo last month, did they? Oh. Wouldn't surprise me. You're working hard. Go take a break and find a husband. Yeah, right. America. Oh dear.
The assembly of Shido's case is in danger?
Yep.
We know he doesn't need a psychiatric evaluation.
His lackeys must have pressured the others around him.
Yeah.
There's far more people who'd be in trouble if the truth came out than we imagined.
Yep.
Isn't there anything we can do? Sis said that the assembly for a case may be possible if the general public wants Shido accountable.
But at the moment, the general public's all...
Even that
yeah.
chance has been destroyed with the manipulation of the mass media. They made it clear that the argument itself was a cult.
When her raises her voice. Angry Mickey Mouse, yeah.
As a result, the Phantom Thieves are still labeled as criminals, even after all that's happened.
Yep.
It's a storm of criticisms online, too. People are saying to catch the remnants and execute them. This is crazy. At any rate, let's wait for my sister. She should be arriving here soon.
Reggie's pissed.
So easily. Why the hell did we risk our lives then?
If Shido isn't judged by the law, everything we've done will be treated as if it never happened.
Yep.
Moving the entire country however they wish by controlling people's cognition? This is no different than being inside a palace.
Maybe in a way it is part of being in a palace.
I'm sorry. I gathered the best of the best and fought for a case. But as Makoto must have told you, it was denied. At this rate, it won't end with just Shido's innocence. This trend will continue spiraling down. There's even the possibility that crimes using the metaverse will advance onto a national scale.
Great.
But that's not what I'm here to tell you. We're in danger because we know the truth. It's only a matter of time before we're apprehended. It wouldn't be odd if they were to charge in now.
This makes no effing sense!
Yep.
There's nothing more I can do with my resources.
We're in a bit of a jam.
That's why I want to ask for your help. I wondered if there was any way you could do something one last time.
Oh?
I know that I'm in no position to ask this of you.
That doesn't matter to us. So what are we gonna do? Should we change the hearts of all Shido's followers?
Even if Futaba were to research all of them, it'd take time. There's too little information.
We can only target individuals. Are we no match against the national power?
Maybe something to do with mementos though.
Mementos.
Yep. Aha! Called it.
If we use mementos, we might be able to do something.
There we go. Mementos, yeah.
There's something we can do there?
Like I told you before, mementos is the palace of the general public.
Yeah, it is.
It's the source of all distortions, and is maintained by the people's collective unconsciousness. I
have about nearly 50 ROIs in the recycle bin and residential building at the moment that I've stored. Okay, sure, yeah. I have a whole heap of DIYs I have too that I've already learned. So annoying.
Wait, do you mean that there's a treasure even in mementos? And if we go after that, the collapse of mementos should affect the public
as well. Yeah.
The state of society would change too.
Wow.
If everyone's hearts grow to hold Shido responsible for his actions, things might start going our way.
Okay.
It's a bold plan, but an interesting one.
Sounds good to me.
But if we're gonna do this, there's one thing you all need to realize. To begin with, why does something like the human cognition exist as another substantial world? The reason for that is most likely sleeping within mementos. We'll be destroying that, you know.
I don't see where you're going with this.
The human cognition will lose substance, so you can't sneak into people's palaces anymore.
So we won't be able to go back into the palaces, yeah.
So if other criminals appear, you won't be able to steal their treasure and change their hearts.
Right.
It means the Phantom Thieves will be going out of business.
Right.
We'll have to discard this way of life.
That sucks.
I think we need to do this. I mean, we're the group who's reforming society, right?
Yeah.
What do you think, as our leader? You'll lose your powers if Mementos is erased. Will you still do it?
Yes, for our justice. Okay, now we have to. I was trying to
see. Alright.
Oh, okay. Ah, interesting games. I didn't know you could do that. Huh.
It seems there are no objections.
Okay.
Did you come up with a plan?
Yeah, they can't hear half the
Not
conversation.
Story though.
Miss Prosecutor, looks like this is gonna be our last job.
Yep.
Last job.
We're raising the metaverse.
Once we accomplish our duty, we entrust the world to respectful adults. That is our condition for accepting this job.
This is a deal, then. That's certainly a heavy condition. But very well, I accept. I swear to make Masayoshi Shido stand and be tried in the court of law. Besides, my pride won't allow me to be continually saved by you all without doing anything in return.
We'll be counting on you.
Yes.
Looks like it's decided then.
Alright.
You're the leader, and this is officially our last mission. Come on, say something.
Let's fix this country.
We already said that before, though. That's fine. We're doing it for real this time, after all. We don't have much time, right? We should carry this out tomorrow.
Ah, okay.
I'm counting on you guys. No matter what happens, you better see it through.
Okay. Wait. I mean, getting rid of the common DIY recipes that I'm beginning. Yeah.
Well then.
That's a good idea, actually. So, should I keep going? Days until re-arrest. Phew.
I should write something.
Yes, absolutely. Okay. We're not going to be able to do Shinya's Confident, though. But... okay. I should probably chat with Morgana. So the last heist, we spent so much time together, but it all went by in a flash. Yeah, it's alright. Okay. It's the final showdown. Have we got the day off tomorrow? Shouldn't we do? Oh yeah.
Hey. Actually, never mind. You must be tired.
What's up? What's up?
Honestly, you're amazing.
Ah! Thank you, Elijah. Thank you for the raid. Welcome in. I'll just stop here for a second. You're playing Alien Isolation. Ooh. Hi, Magic. Are you here twice? Welcome in, everyone. I'm just in the middle of playing Persona 5 at the moment. Hi, Amy. Hi. Hi, Guardian. Welcome in, everyone. How's your stream, Penguin? Hey, Evil Chloe, Lord Krellic, welcome in. Yes, we are in very heavy spoiler territory for Persona 5. We're in-game right now. Is getting hungry? Fair enough. I still got my dinner here half eaten. Welcome in. But yeah, my name's Larissa. Hi. 1/2 Nerds a Buzz. Doing Persona 5 at the moment. I'm also doing some charity as well for Cure Cancer Australia, raising funds for them, which I'll post the charity link in here as well if you want to go have a squizzy. But this is a blind playthrough of Persona 5. We are in the middle of heavy spoiler stuff, so heads up with that. And it is a blind playthrough, so if you have played it before, don't spoil anything. But you might be spoiled if you're intending to play this game, because I am in end game. Like, I'm hours away from finishing the game now, which is scary, but also very sad. But yeah, so yes, we'll continue on. But welcome in, everyone. Hope you enjoy Penguin's stream. You had a good weekend.
You dodge everything the enemies throw at you like it's your destiny. At first, I just thought you were going to be a useful tool for me.
Thanks for the follow, Lord Relic, and welcome to the Koala Crew. There's only 120 hours into the game. Only. Stay here forever.
Aren't you only going to be here for a year?
Well, I don't know.
Happy to
140. Actually, yeah, I think it is close to
Not like me
140.
to say all that embarrassing stuff, but still, I think it's fine. For tonight, at least.
Aww. Well, we're gonna get max rank up. Yes, we are. Woo! Oh, it's kind of sad too.
Thou art I. Thou hast turned a vow into a blood oath. Thy bond shall become the wings of rebellion and break
Blood
the yoke
oath
of thy
hype.
Thou hast awakened to the ultimate secret of the magician,
Granting the infinite power. Max rank with an automatic one. Now you know it's getting serious. Yep. It is. Transform his persona into mythical trickster.
Alright.
Alright, let's see. Here we go.
Alright.
Futsunishi. Here it goes. Ooh.
A new power burns within me.
Alright.
Zoro is transformed into Mercurius. Oh, that looks cool. Oh, wait. Evade electricity. Okay. Oh, that's our weakness, yeah. I haven't really used Miracle Punch in a while, but maybe Masukanda or Mipatra? Mipatra? Yeah. Okay.
We should rest in preparation for tomorrow.
Yeah. Oh, this is starting to get heavy. We're gonna go into the Velvet Room, aren't we? Yep. Off we go.
He's repelled such an ordeal, and this guy's still not being rewarded for it?
Nope.
If gods really do exist, they're being too hard on him.
Velvet Room time! I'd like that it came out, you like community. Wait! Yeah. Help! Here we go. It might be a last Velvet Room. I don't know.
That was a fruitless delight, inmate.
Oh?
We gave you words of praise, but we take them all back.
Oh no, they don't like us getting rid of the metaverse?
The source of what was hindering your rehabilitation. To think it would be the ignorant masses to which you tried to prove your integrity.
Right.
Did they themselves not show elation for those who are unseen? Despite all that, they now say you do not exist. They toyed with you, yet none take responsibility.
No.
The distortion of man's world is endlessly deep.
Ooh, the music stopped. Alright, see you Penguin, thanks again for the raid.
Fixing it may now be impossible, even with the appearance of a trickster.
Master?
Huh?
It seems this is the limit of humanity.
Uh-oh, you're getting the dramatic music. What are you saying?
The time of ruin
Uh-oh.
is nigh.
That's just Becky.
One due to the distortion of man's own heart, from which none can escape.
Oh. Okay, that was pretty not great. Oh no, we're going down even lower now. It's Christmas Eve! Oh wow. This is the last big heist for the Phantom Thieves. I'm in my school uniform. We're going to school still. And everyone else is going so much. No, this is no time to get sentimental. We're going to end this with a bang. Alright, let's go. I'm back on in 2 minutes? Okay. No problem, Wade. Hey, Makoto. Good morning. It's finally time. You think it'll go well? It has to.
Let's do this.
Right. It's something that only we can do. See you at the usual place after school. I'll tell everyone to come. Okay. Going to school on Christmas Eve. Yeah, it's a bit rough. Oh, the grades are out. How'd you do? Damn, I'm dead. Wish I could get in the top 10. People look at smart students differently. What score I got? Oh, I'm in the top 10! What? I got the questions wrong and I'm in the top 10. Wow. That's great. Yes. What's that going into my knowledge? No, into my charm. Okay.
All right.
Yeah, I can't believe school on Christmas Eve. Oh dear. Wow, top 10. That's crazy. Alright.
Hey, check out the nav.
I would skip school if going to school on Christmas Eve was a thing. Yeah. It's displaying an unfamiliar message.
The door to the depths of Mementos has been opened.
Uh-oh.
Wait, does that mean...
The lowest depths are open. Alright.
We're really gonna do this, right?
Yep.
Of course.
Why are you asking now?
Well, I just thought, what am I gonna do if you guys freak out and bail on me? We're going to erase Mementos, aren't we? Come on, let's go, you guys.
Alright. Off we go.
Mona sure seems hyped up.
Welcome back, Wade.
Hey, isn't
What's up?
Mona-chan behaving a little odd?
You know, you're right.
Yeah,
Come on, you two.
I shouldn't have brought that up. Shall we get going?
Alrighty. Oh, it's sending me down to Area 1.
For real?
What's going on? Something's different here. I can't sense any targets. This has never happened, not even in a palace. This is perfect. We don't got time to be dealing with those weak dudes anyways.
Let's go.
Yes, the fewer hindrances the better, the descent. Oh no, they're better. So I can't jump down to a specific... Can I go to a lower area? Now you have to go 100 levels down. Oh god. So yeah, just go to the top and then go to the bottom. Really? It seems... Okay. Oh, I probably should save. Should I keep the same save? It's a weird thing. Yeah, I should have just put you down to the last one you unlocked. Or let you choose the level. Save. New one? Yep. I'm almost at my max save spots. Okay. Alright. Oh, I don't have anyone on my team. That's right. Should fix that. Oh, both of them are there. Are there usually both of them there? You want to get out of this situation after everything that's happened to you, mate. I'm not giving up. You, Guarding inmates along in their rehabilitation is our duty. Okay, I'll help you a bit. Okay. It feels like my stamina and health have recovered somewhat.
What was that?
Okay. You get winded again. Oh, I didn't know they did that. Okay, right, Makoto.
Joker.
You can have her do that now. I didn't even know I could. Alright. Where's Haru? There.
My. This is exactly what we're hoping for.
And Ryuji for now. I might swap him out with Ann later. Okay. Alright. Oh wow, yeah, look, we got the last one open now. I can't do Shinya's thing while I'm here, can I? No. Alright. All the way to the end. Okay. Made it. I'll let you decide what we're doing going forward. Okay. Oop. Here we go. Okay, so this shit's here is that the door to the depths, right? It should be. Why? So what's wrong? I don't know, it just looks like all the other ones. I was thinking a little disappointed. Maybe we worked too hard to get down here or something. Like an unforeseen circumstance, it's nothing to complain about. Let's just continue. Well, it's lucky I did get all those other levels done. Otherwise, I would have had to work my way down. Okay. Oh, this looks different. The hell is this? It's some big fossil looking thing. Is that the treasure? Well, wait, look on the sides. It's the train running down Mementos. So this is where that crowd of people was trying to reach.
Don't tell me.
People are walking in and out of there, so the other side of the wall must be... Wait, it's not a wall, but a giant door. Guess that means the treasure's not here. Come on, let's stay focused. Alright. Yeah, this is very interesting. Oh wow, it's zooming out really fast, a bit hard to control. Ah! Is this thing seriously a door? How am I supposed to get past? Oh, it's opening. Wow. Opens right away. I bet that means the inner depths the Mementos was talking about before are right ahead. Hold on. The door only opens from this side. What do you mean? Well, I took a quick peek at the mechanism inside the door, and it looks like you can only open it from here. We can't get in. We can get in, but nothing can get out. It's as though whatever lies within has been locked away. Wait, so you're saying that the people going in there are choosing a life of imprisonment? I've never felt such eeriness before. What is this place? We'll find out once we reach the desk. Come on, let's go. Alright, in we go. Ooh. The hell is this place? It's so creepy. So those strange pipes tunneling through Mementos were originating down here after all. You know, I have been considering this for some time, but they remind me somewhat of veins. They do look like veins, yeah. No. More importantly, what's up with this scenery? What kind of distortion is this? I mean, what does everyone think this world is? Calm down, Lady-Ann. The treasure's definitely here, and that's what's important now. And I can sense something else, a tremendous presence that's coming from much deeper within.
But
I don't know what I want to find out what they may be, but we must harden our resolves. It's time to head for the depths. Okay. Right. Well, I might just save so we end up back here again if something happens.